this is the Craft Minute. What I'm going to discuss with you today is how to attach a bead to a chain. This is a great basic technique that you're going to use for creating your own charm bracelets or even just hanging some pendants on chain to create your own instantaneous necklace. So let's get our tools ready and let's get started. As you start to expand upon your jewelry making design, one element that you may frequently come across is chain. And chain is one of my favorite types of elements to incorporate within my designs. And just what I have here is kind of a sample to the different types of chain. Here I have a very simple 3mm linked chain. I have ovals, circles, wider loops, some textured decorative circular shapes, different types of colors, copper, brass, bronze, antique brass. You can also find them on spools if there's one particular type of chain that you like to use a lot of. So the thing here is that they come in a variety of designs and a variety of lengths when you purchase it. Here I have 36 inches, 48 inches, 96 inches, 60 inches. So when you come across your chain, you're going to want to kind of analyze exactly how the links are formed so that you can determine how to best work with it. So in looking at the circular chain as example, the links here have splits in between them. So as I'm looking at this, it's very easy to see where I need to break the loop open to disconnect the links. The circular texture links themselves are solid. Now I have the option that I could trim it if I do want to create a crease to open and close, but most of these pieces I buy because I want to connect beads to these links. So what I would like to review is the process to working with your chain and attaching the beads to it. So on this piece you can see how it's kind of tied up on the back. So I'm going to loosen that up and disconnect the piece. So you're going to say I want to have one long area of chain once it's taken apart. And you can see here I have one long length of chain. So you can start to break it off from a specific area at the end if you would like, or you can work from one end to the next. So when I'm working with the chain, if you're working with the bracelet, you're probably going to have about an average of 7 inches that you will take off. Or if it's a necklace, you may want more, 18, 20, 22 inches. So what I have here is my little ruler, and I can measure from here what length it is that I would like to remove. Let's say I'm making a pair of earrings and I want them about 1.5 inches long. I'm going to take that area, mark it, I'm going to grab it with my pliers, and I'm going to let the chain hang low. So I have the pliers facing upward, letting the chain hang down. Here I'm going to have the area facing upward where the break is at. So you can see right there where the break is going to be at. So that's what I'm going to want to twist open to remove the piece from. So I'm going to use my flat nose, and then I'm going to grab a secondary set of flat nose because I don't want the chain to get dinged up with any types of markings from the pliers. So I'm going to grab each end and then I'm going to just twist it. So I'm going to twist either up or down. So I'm just going to twist up, and that is going to open the link. So you can see here how the link is open. Right there. So I'm going to take the long piece and just pull it out. And now I have my 1.5 inch link. I'm going to close it by just twisting back up. You never want to twist outward, it will ruin the integrity of the shape. And now I have it back secure and closed. So there's my 1.5 inch link. Now when I'm attaching the bead to it, you're going to want to use a head pin, which is going to be flat on one edge, so that when the bead is hanging, you're not going to see a roaming loop on the bottom. Here I already have one that is secured and closed. So before I attach it, I want to take that loop I created with the round nose and reopen it slightly so that we'll have an area to hook it to the chain. You want the bead to be fitting tightly with the size of the circle. You're going to hold it tight and just slightly open. And it's going to slightly twist back. Here you see the opening, and I could take the chain, and let's say I want to hang it on the bottom. I'm going to take the last link, touch it on there, and I want the chain, as like when we opened up the chain from the long strand, you want the chain to always hang down. So you can see here it says hanging down, and I'm going to put my round nose back in there where it's tight. Grab it and just push it back closed. Now if I want to continue to add several other beads or layer them up, this one that is already open, oops, so like this one that is already open, I could just clip it on there, have that chain hanging down, you can see that drape, and then just secure that one closed. So you can see how I have multiple dangles. I hope you enjoyed today's Craftsman tutorial on how to attach bead to chain. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and if you liked this video and found it useful, please click like and subscribe to the channel to see other great Craftsman tutorials. Don't forget to visit me at the website at craftminute.com.